Alright, before I start the stream for today, and the simulator for the intro, for the starting screen, I just want you to know that Donald can escape now. Very notable thing to note. He can escape. And also, he's got a little light following him now. Those are the two things you need to know. He can escape. He can be set free. Oh my god, I literally forgot to do the thing that I said I was going to do. Which was, or thought I was going to do. I got distracted by Discord. I was supposed to change the stream title. Whoops. But yeah, Donald, he can escape now. He can be free. He's he's uh he's got an exit route. Also, he kind of breaks the visuals a little bit. He kind of breaks the lighting a little bit now, but you know, it's kind of whatever. I think I've made this too big though. There we go. That seems like a fine size. But you will. Oh frick! He cheated. He used the cheat. Okay, every single time he walks into the wall now, he's just sent to a different starting position. By the way, that's the fix I embarked upon. Because the thing I did is I checked his former position and his current position at a constant rate. By the way, look at how broken the lighting is. It's so broken. I really wonder what's doing that, actually. Maybe it's the rainbow lighting. Oh shit, there's the exit. Oh my god, he's escaping. Wait, this is like almost a natural escape, but he escaped. He did it. He escaped the maze. He no longer has to. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, today is Tuesday, the 26th. Am I very sleepy? Check. Am I are my words all mixed up? Check. Seems like the perfect conditions for me to just do this then. We're gonna make some, oh. Reset transform. Fit to screen. Alright, there we go. This seems like a good time to just do some drawing then, right? Let me turn my fan on first. So today we're just gonna work on making sprites because I'm just like, I was working on these yesterday and then I was like, what if I worked on making the character, the Donald, what if I make Donald actually function in some ways? And so I did that. Now I'm going to work on this is gonna be the first kind of like mineral zone, which is the shallow quarry zone, but honestly, I don't know how well I'm going to do this. I already am looking at these that I made yesterday and I don't like them. Like this I was trying to make like a brick pattern here. I think I gotta just make it more square if I want it to be a brick pattern though. So yeah, we're gonna see how well I can make these. In fact, I think I don't like this one so much. The other ones are much more fine. This one looks kind of like an eyeball that has legs though. Because the water is green, if you don't remember. Hold on. In case you forgot, the water is green. So I mean, I had to make the thing the color green. So yeah, I'm going to redo this one. I'm going to start by just covering over it with this color. Okay. I do want a brick pattern, but I think I've messed it up. I think I just need to make it literally be... Like, it needs to look like a faded brick. I want it to be like a faded brick, and I had the right idea, I didn't execute it right. So we're gonna make it a little darker. The thing is, I'm like really bad with understanding where it is spatially. So I have to like use the actual grid to figure out if I'm doing this right spatially. Are those the same size? I think they are. We got 4, 8, 4, 8. Yeah. Yeah. And then I want this. Oh shoot, I think I went too far. You know, I used to be really good at eyeballing things. Maybe it's because I stopped playing. Actually, wait, no, this is right. It looks wrong now. It's probably because I stopped playing games like Terraria. I was like really good at eyeballing where things were in Terraria, you know? I was like really good. I would randomly get it right on the dot every single time when I was building. And then I just stopped playing Terraria. I kind of want them to be rounded though. Maybe like this? No. We'll just we'll just have it be like this. And then we want one of the bricks to kind of be missing, but I don't know which one. Or we'll see how I do that. So there's gonna be like an imprint in the background here. It's gonna be like this color. And maybe like there's a missing brick here. Everywhere else, nature has already taken back everything. You know? Like there was like an abandoned attempt at making a house here or something. And then you like a darker one. Is that exactly enough? Yeah, that's exactly enough actually. And yeah, we'll go over here to make like this one. Oops. Hmm. So yeah, this is gonna be like the first mineral zone. We had the first plant zone, and now we have the first mineral zone. Still have to make a ton of the plants and minerals and stuff though, but like other than that, you know, it's like we're doing good I think on pace. I don't know how long I'm gonna work. I don't know how long this project is going to take, by the way, in total scope. I'm kind of just like doing whatever I can each stream. You know, just doing whatever I want, whatever I think is like a good amount, and stopping. You know, it's just I like to take things a bit slower. Yeah, there should probably be some chipping on this part too. Like these should start chipping off actually. Oh wait, no, let's not be perfectly symmetrical. This one's gonna be like an aura stuck in there, you know? This one's like an aura stuck in there. I do really like the way like sometimes I do it where I add like a contour and then remove the contour. I think that's a pretty way of doing the thing. But it could be stupid also and have bad judgment on what looks good pixel art wise. Because I am not the best, I imagine. You know, not the best. Let me fill. Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine if the other parts fill in. You know, I think that I've left a lot of negative space here, but it's alright. I'm gonna do my. Every single tile. Oops. Every single tile is gonna have like this, where there's like a thing patterning it. And also, the more I think about it, I kind of want these inner parts to be a different shade. But yeah, the first mineral zone is gonna be like green rocks because you know we have to be weird and quirky. See, it's like this bluish green. It's like a Miku quarry. It's like if the quarry was filled with Miku. This is the what do I call this again? This is the standard nothing tile. So I can fill certain tiles in with nothing. This is like supposed to be a cracked thing, but honestly, I think I'm going to get rid of these lines. So let me get rid of the lines. I think I'm just gonna have to restart on this maybe. I do want it to be like a cracked thing where someone's like picked at it or something, but then didn't actually finish the job. But I definitely think I didn't do it that well. That part also looks a little. No, I guess that one looks fine. It's like weird spikes, stalagmites forming. And I used the right word too, stalagmite instead of stalactite. Hmm. Maybe my problem is that I need to go from the center outward actually. Maybe that'll look more like a crack instead of just slashing through the middle. I should do that. Yeah. Maybe some parts have like tendrils coming off of it. That looks like a lot of cracking. That looks like an eyeball actually. That's a really high it's eldritch being. Really high eldritch creature. Hmm. Yeah, I think I put too much. Maybe actually, maybe just like erasing some of it. Um, be like that. And then maybe some like erasing of this part. Does this look any better? I can't really tell. It kind of just looks like it has a little bit of variety with this particular tile. Hmm. It's me thinking out loud, really. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it be like that. I think maybe I need a third color that's like even darker. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, maybe that works, actually. And then we're going to change, we're gonna add the dots, the pixelation. The thing that makes it look really weird on OBS. If you look at it from a certain distance. Oh no, it's not looking weird. Strange. I also can't zoom my OBS screen. Double strange. I have to click like a plus symbol. That's strange. This one, it doesn't look that weird. It's not doing weird things. You know, I'm actually realizing I know what I can use. I was trying to think really hard what I can use for the walls. Like for things that block things off. Maybe like a hole in the ground would work. Or a rock. I was thinking that probably a rock should be here. There should definitely be rocks. I think I'm gonna have those separated though from these ones. Hmm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have these separated from these ones. Let's do. Let's put like let's put. Hmm. I wish you could do speckling that easily. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, hold on, give me a second. I just got rid of so much earwax that it was absurd. How just like so absurd. And it wasn't even like deep in the ear, it was at the front door. The earwax situation is insane. You know what, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like another brick one, but instead, I'm gonna be a little different with it. I'm gonna start with like a border to it. And it's gonna be like I'm realizing in my head I'm picturing like the Prismarine from Minecraft. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. I want it to go something like that maybe, and then we have to add some like speckles to it. So maybe this part should start here, and then this part should be like there. And actually it should just end like right here. And then we'll add some speckles to it. I gotta make sure that the speckles are not vertically too long. I don't want them to be vertically long. I want them to be vertically short. Too bad my pixel tool is still broken after all this time. There's probably a way to make it go to the default version, but I don't really know. Probably a really easy way of doing it too. You know, there's probably a very easy way. Making them like eyes actually doesn't seem that bad. Wait a minute, this looks good. Yeah, no, I think I like putting the little eyes on it. That might be the next one, honestly. The next one might just be the eyes and that's it. Put this thing on it too though. Let's see how it looks whenever I put this thing on it. Yeah, looks fine. Maybe it needs to have a little bit of crumbling though. Hold on. Like there needs to be some crumble to the sides. Some chips, you know? And in fact, it's even so crumbled, like this is like cut off. Now this is like the temple. This is like if there was like a temple here formerly. You know, it's kind of like that. It's like a brick where there's formerly a temple. Okay. Put the dots on. Hmm. Maybe a mix of this and that make for like a special thing. And actually, the more I think about it, these bits should be a different color. Right? These bits should be a different color. There. Now it doesn't feel so awkward for me to put the dots in on this part. Also, I put the wrong dots. Whoops. I think maybe I put too many of the thing on there. Maybe too many of the eyeball. A few less eyeballs on this. Actually, one little speckled dot is fine. Hmm. Let me talk about. Oh, sorry. Let me talk about how my weekend went. You know, didn't do too much over this weekend. Actually, I guess kind of. We had the stream on Saturday. What was on Saturday again? Oh yeah, Omori. Yeah, I had the stream on Saturday of Omori, and I realized after that stream that I should have called. I need to make sure that I add Hiki. Actually, let me add it now. Hikikomori. Isn't Hikikomori spelled with two K's? No, it's just Hikikomori. I guess it's just one K. Yeah, we had that stream on Saturday, and I was I was like doing the classic, not at all paying attention to the story, because I mean, like, I already witnessed all that stuff, right? And I dialogued it out. I said it out loud, and all the parts where there's just like there's so much to say and stuff. There's so much dialogue in the game. So I decided not to really talk too much, like, about what was happening. So yeah, that was like I was basically just playing through the actual thing. I don't know if I should say and I should talk too much about anything in there in that one. You know, because it can be exhausting to talk so much about it. Yeah, I forgot to change the thing. Discord distracted me. I think I'm gonna have a whole. Yeah, that was how Saturday went. And then Sunday, there's a new park in my local area, and it was trash. It was sucky, and it was next to all the rich people homes. But my brother wanted me to go there, and it was not good. I think I want to add a chasm, but at the same time, adding just like a black void in the middle of these is weird. Super weird. Hmm. Maybe if I go like the dark color, maybe I can just do like a hole. A darker green, and then an even darker green. Yeah, I actually misinformed Stream Elements myself by not changing the title. I'm a spreader of misinformation. And we go even darker green. Wait, how did I get off of the dark green? And then this part just fill in with that. And then we put a little guy in there. I'll color his eyes though, blue. The opposite of what you would usually fear. You know what? I feel like blue is not a color you'd see out of the darkness. Let's make it yellow. And actually, they're gonna be the vertical eyes. Then you add the arms. And you add the shoes. And now you have Void Kirby. No, wait. Sentient hole. Now you have Ectoplasm Kirby. I think I want to add some, like, different shades of darkness in here. Dang it, I want it to be like a barely noticeable shade of darkness, though. How on earth am I gonna accomplish that? Well, apparently, oh wait, never mind. Krita did not. Krita did know. Krita did know the difference. Okay. Oh, now it doesn't know the difference. Hmm. Hey, you missed it, but Donald can escape now. And he did escape. Donald can escape, and he escaped on stream. Yeah. I made a lot of changes to Donald yesterday. So that wasn't a part of the weekend. Dude, my eyes are playing tricks on me. My eyes are literally playing tricks on me right now. Actually, you know what? I'm doing this backwards. I should have the inside be like a darker shade. And actually, it's like fine if it's the wrong color. I think I need to have these eyes be smaller and more in the center. Maybe that's actually good enough. Maybe more than one pair of eyes. Okay, this will be a barricade. Which means I actually need to move this entire cell. Oops. It's alright, I'll just move the cell. Here, do you want me to show you if Donald can escape? I added a failsafe to Donald too, so he doesn't just crash into the wall and do nothing. Hold on. Just move this one down. I'm gonna be quick about this. Alright. First off, I gave Donald a little light bulb. But it honestly breaks light, so I think I might take it away from him. I gave him a little light, though. I was trying to give him a little hand, but then I was like, no. Doesn't look right. So I just gave him a little light that follows him. Maybe I'll try to make a torch again. I was trying to make a lantern, then I realized I don't know a lick of Blender in terms of texture painting. The only time I ever was taught Blender was in 9th grade with my worst teacher. Actually, I wasn't even taught, it was self-taught. The only ever time that I had to like touch Blender in school was in 9th grade, and I just didn't know really. So yeah, look how messed up the lighting is. I think this is supposed to be a rainbow room. No, actually, it's a regular room. What the heck? That was a regular room. Yeah, I just don't know how to UV texture paint. Turns out that if you use this like the what's that mode called? The one where you add You just like change the vertices of the whatever figure you're making. It all sticks together. It's not all separate pieces. There's probably just an easy way to do that. I probably just messed up. But yeah, I was trying to make it simple and just make it all like the different colors. Okay. See, I don't know what that means. But I'll look it up later, maybe. The real question is he gonna escape? Is Donald gonna find the escape? By the way, the maze is now double the size. The maze is double the size, but he can cheat. Donald has a cheat. Let's see if he does it. I want to see if he does it, actually. Will he cheat and get lucky? Oh! That's the cheat. If he walks into a wall, he gets warped to a different start zone. That was my fix for him accidentally walking to the wall. I don't know what's making him do that as well. I don't really know at all. Maybe I need to make the arms longer or something. I have no idea. But yeah, I made it to where also he can teleport to random places. Or sorry, he starts at random places. He doesn't start at the same place anymore. He could very well start at the exit. Oh my god, he did it again. I don't know how on earth he manages to do that. It's gotta be like a really, really small seam. Is that the exit right in front of us? Nope. I don't think that was the exit, actually. The exit is gray. The exit is literally an exit. There's nothing there. It's pure exit. Once he reaches the exit, he walks forever in one straight line. Further and further away. Yes, indeed. The empty Godot void. Hmm. By the way, his torch is not rainbow colored. It's just a regular torch. Because I didn't know if I did like all the code that I do for the rainbow color, if it would really make things lag the entire universe. I did give it more particles though. I think he's got like 40 particles, while the particles from the torches, those are like 14 particles. Really like a tail kind of. I don't think he's gonna find the exit. He is he's really he's like Newflow. That's cool. Oh, I need to move this. I'm gonna work on this in the background and just have him moving. I gotta move this tile over here. Has he cheated? Tell me if he's cheating, because he's cheated. I don't like it when he cheats. I actually do like it when he cheats. 16 megabytes of RAM. Ugh. Neat. What tile should I do next for the thing? I think I'm gonna have a water texture, but it's only gonna go downward. It's not gonna go any other direction. Just down. Just southwards. I need this water here. And actually I need this water here. Actually, this is an imprint on this, so I should use the same kind of color. And this will be really thin, actually. Needs to start where it needs to finish where it started. And maybe I'll make more than one. Needs to finish where it started. Probably make more than one. More than one blocking texture. I don't think he's cheating at all, which is good. When Donald cheats, everyone suffers. True. It's very true. I don't think he's going to escape, actually. I think he's going to be stuck there forever. I think he's going to be stuck in this endless maze forever. He's not escaping this time around. He escaped earlier, though. So, you know, surprising things can happen. He didn't even cheat either. He found the natural exit. He spawned really close. The first time I ran it, though, today, he spawned right next to the exit. So he got a little bit lucky. He had the dream luck. You got that dream luck, dude. Alright, I'm gonna keep making these squares. I don't know. I think he might accidentally walk through things. I continue this. Here, you know what? That's the live Donald cam. Is it even visible? Is it even that viewable on stream if I do that? Live Donald cam. Alright. I need to do this. And then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna have maybe one or two more streams downward, and then I'm gonna have a little pool of water. Somehow I think I got it perfect, yeah. We'll have this one be really razor thin here. Okay. You know, I remember when my niece was really into Subway Surfers. I think it was just like there's like a lot of moments where certain games are just randomly popular with children. You know. The really devastating one though was whenever my niece liked that. I had to mute for a moment. Yeah, the really concerning one was whenever one of my nieces was into the Choices game though. That one was, I think that was a game that kids shouldn't play, probably. I probably should have told her that I was finding it concerning too, but I just didn't. I don't know, maybe it's only like PG or something. Maybe it was like a PG game, you know? Maybe it was actually fine. I thought that maybe that game had like sexual parts to it, but maybe I'm wrong. It had some little pools of water on the side. Okay, I looked at the screen to see if Donald had warped. You know what? I probably need to make a better. Yeah, I gotta move both of these. Hold on. Both of these gotta move. There's probably gotta be a place where water just comes out of the wall. Hmm. Yeah. Over the weekend, I think I also got some games. I got like 2 games. I got Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, because I wanted to see what Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 was like, and then I got Temple of the Elemental Evil, because I saw it was made by Troika Games, and I'm stupid. I think I'm not gonna like it. I'll see. The UI looks good. The UI looks good though. How on earth do I make like a crack in the wall that has water coming out of it? I guess it's like the hole here, but with water instead. Maybe like an oval hole. Yeah, I thought maybe I would enjoy that because it was made by Troika Games. And you know what? I think the color of the green should actually. It really is green in there. Man, this whole cave is gonna empty out in a few seconds with how much water is coming out of this thing. Look at that. Hold on. You know what? Actually, I'm seeing a problem here. I need the hole to be even smaller. It needs to basically be really ridiculously small. And so this origin needs to be really ridiculously small. It makes too big of a hole, I think. I think it still looks too wide. Maybe if I start the hole higher up here. Gotta delete this part. Has Donald cheated? I bet Donald's cheated like 500 times now. This is, of course, actually, is that guy named? Is that? Hold on. Yeah, this is the Donald from Invincible, of course, the one who's a fucking clone. Whose life is a mess. Then again, if you're in Invincible, who's is your life not is your life ever normal? I don't think your life is ever normal if you're in Invincible. Hmm. I think it needs to gradually get bigger. Does this look gradually bigger? I think it needs to cut out a little more, actually. Yeah, that's looking better. And then maybe like this starts fading in instead of just being all at once. Okay, that looks good. Yeah. Does not look good whatsoever. I'm just kidding. Now we covered with the green, with the Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. I still do think that like tiling your dithering and like the doing this dithering, that's some Sonic stuff right there. Remember how the balls in Sonic, like they were like this? They get like the color orange. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's a more uniform ball. Then it'd be like one shade of brown. Actually, it'd be the same color as the outside. And then you'd have... Wow, this is not an even circle. Oh well, it's okay. You'd have like... this thing. That's how balls look like in Sonic. Ah, wait, no. Redo. Read that. Frick. Went too far. Okay, now I think it needs to pool up at the bottom here. This just needs to start pooling up, honestly. Oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta start with this thing. Oops, I went too big. Some kind of creature is putting the water back into the cave after it gets taken out. What kind of maniac is doing that? Hmm. Donald still hasn't escaped? I'm actually surprised. He usually wouldn't take this long to escape. For real. The way I can tell is that I look at my OBS and then like, because I have this and I don't have it on the top. Donald's journey. The way I can tell is that he's like still here in OBS, not in the gray. Donald's really going at it slow today. He's slow going. Actually, Donald already has the speedrun world record, and now he's just playing this game for fun. Has that, do any Actually, do any streamers even do that? I feel like no speedrun streamers ever do that. They never go back to the game and play it just like a slow run, like scenic route run. They always just keep trying to make more and more personal best, don't they? Oh, I don't know how I did that, but I like in can you scroll the top? You can scroll the top? What did Sonic Hedgehog or Shadow Hedgehog say? Oh wait, whoops. I was wondering why it wasn't working. That's too many lines. That's a good amount of lines. All this green and darkness is reminding me of Dark Hole. Wait, when did he say this? When did he say that? The only line I know from Shadow the Hedgehog is him liking Latinas. And that's not even a real line. Yeah, let me see which one, where was this one from? It's a it's a real it's a real freaking it's a real Reddit post. I'm not reading this. Wait, what is a Petersonian sense? What? Oh. I probably have seen this video before and it's just been so long. I watched Jet before. Has Donald escaped yet? Nope. Yeah, I think I've probably seen that video. It's just been so long. What is this doing here? Where did you come from? Stay over there in the corner. Yeah, all this green is making me think of the dark hole from Yu-Gi-Oh! So much green. What if I just made... No. Wait, how big is this? Oh shit. It's too big. Whoops. But what if we shrunk it down to like the size of a square? And we put it right there. And then we put it like this. And we make sure it fits in the square and is nowhere else. I've made the sprite for a GBA game. Okay, no, I'm getting rid of that. No. It didn't really fit. You know, it probably doesn't help that I used like a secret rare printing of it. A prismatic secret rare printing of Dark Hole. Oops. Hmm. Yeah, I've probably watched all those jet videos. I just looked at what I just looked at the one you were talking about, the Euro beta male Sonic, and it literally it said 4 years ago, and I realized, oh my god, that was 4 years ago. Time makes no sense these days. I know it's gonna be a little morbid, but the reason why I'm saying time makes no sense is because there was like a shooting at the White House on Friday, right? I thought that happened like way later ago. I thought that happened on like Tuesday or something. But no, that was only on Friday. Or no, Saturday. I thought it was on Friday now. I've lost track of how many bad things are happening that it's crazy. It's actually insane. Time makes no sense for me right now. That was Saturday. Wait, today there's another one? No, no, no. Okay. But yeah, there was like how fast like things are happening, how absurd. What if we just have one that's like that, that's like all messed up? That actually does seem like an interesting idea. One that's just got like this thing in the middle. But yeah, things are going so fast that you just get lost with how fast things are going sometimes. Like an infected block. Actually, this is making me think I should make this a little paneled in here. Like that. Like Jujutsu Kaisen colors or something. Wait, no, that's not the right anime. God, I'm dumb. It's Demon Slayer. I don't watch anime. I don't know which one it is. Reminds me of that guy though with the scar on his face. I think my nieces liked Demon Slayer. I think they still like Demon Slayer, but I don't know of anything about that show, so I don't know if it's complete or not. I don't watch anime. Really don't. It definitely looks like the color scheme though, right? The one guy. What's his name? Is this his name? No, this is a different anime character. I typed Tanishi and I got a different anime character. I don't know the character's name. I don't know who these characters are. It's definitely his colors though. Oh, Tanjiro, that's his name. That's his name, right? Not Tanishi. What's wrong with me? Also, hold on. I gotta do something real quick because I've probably forgotten 50 million days in a row. 2 days in a row. I forgot one day. Okay. Donald out yet? I don't think Donald's escaping. I think it's over for Donald. I don't think he's escaping. I actually don't think. I wonder if my Instagram is still infested with big fat furries. Let's see if it is. Not showing me, it's hiding them from me. Nope, it's showing me the exact same Twitter thing that I just saw. No, it's not. That's a shame. All right. Geez, I don't know. What do I put here else? What else do I put to block things? I should probably have a second. I should have a second one of these. One of these rock ones. I was saying yesterday how my Instagram evolved. I think yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. It evolved from I have let the furries like completely take over my Instagram to now there's big fat furries on there. Whoa! What did I do? What did I do here? How did I do that? How did it change this and not that part? Oh, because I put this on a new layer. That's why. Okay. Okay, right. I was like, how did it change that but not that part? You'll have a blue one, and then we'll have like a big cube with a nut on it. That might make it honestly. You know what? I should just right click. Yeah, right. You can right click and just click rotate 90 degrees. Wait, if I do that, it should be fine. Oh, I was gonna have a tile. Oops, I just realized that I gotta fix the background of this. I need to do a tile that has pickaxes on it. A walkable tile that has little pickaxes. Man, that's a really helpful thing that I've just learned. If you hold shift, it automatically it fills in all of the same color. How how did you Oh, it's because I didn't do this. We got a red ore, we got the Knuckles ore, the Sonic ore, and the Tails ore. Tails the Hedgehog, Sonic the Fox, Knuckles the Hawk. Now let's do the one with pickaxes on it. You know, this looked wrong to me, but it's actually right. Hmm. Now, what do pickaxes look like in this universe? Gray handle. Brown head. And now we take this sprite and we put it in Minecraft. No, wait. You know, my problem there was actually that the handle wasn't thick enough. There. Make the handle thicker. And then... Oops. And then... Pickaxes. Make them thicker too. I gotta make it not look like a Labrador, though. You know, it's really easy to actually make your pickaxe look like a dog. You know what? I think this one needs to be like a darker shade. so that we can denote that it's in the background. And then this one will be a lighter shade. These pickaxes are obviously made out of the Tails ore. So they're not very strong, but they are. I'm realizing they've shafted Tails. You know, when I was a kid, Tails was actually my favorite character from Sonic. And then I remember distinctly that also, I thought he was the strongest character in Sonic 2. He was just by far the strongest. I think I remember I couldn't beat any Sonic game as a kid, right? But there was one Sonic game that was like very beatable. It was I don't remember what it was called, but all you did was play as Tails the entire time. And I remember distinctly that I would just take my character, I would just play I would take Tails and I would just fly over the entire level. And that was like every level. And that's how I could beat the game. And that made me think Tails was the strongest. Actually, no, there was more reason. There were more reasons. Um, the other reason why I thought Tails was the strongest by far was that Tails, he could. Okay, in Sonic Riders, Tails I thought was really broken because he was one of the flyers, and I thought flying was overpowered in the entire game because it was like the easiest mechanic to do, the easiest side mechanic. Actually, no, I think it wasn't just that. It wasn't the easiest. The easiest was using like power, but he was like this. It was like the most bang for your buck because you would. It was like not hard, but it gave you so much air and gave you so much like ahead. And so I thought it was just like the most powerful by far. That was also part of the reason. And then they made grinding so easy, and then Sonic became the strongest one again. They made grinding like they made grinding. Grinding in Sonic Riders was hard, and then in grinding in Sonic Riders Zero Gravity was so easy. And that instantly made so like playing a speed rider really broken. Yeah, let's make the block that just the sign that just says "nuh." What's it made out of though? Did I ever denote any trees in this? Oh, we have a pink shrub. Well, there you go. The trees are pink then. Did Donald escape? Donald still hasn't escaped. Crazy. Actually crazy. Donald is running out the clock on this one. For real. Okay, can we fit the word trespass on this? Or is it gonna be impossible? Whoops. Forgot to take the color. Oh man, that's so pretty, the green and the purple. Purple pink. This is the color, this is like the... Actually, am I lying? Why do I know this character, but I don't know... Oh, what? This one. Why do I know this character? Actually, I don't know this character. Their name is actually Uniqua, not Olivia. I was gonna say it's Olivia colors from the... Oh my god, that's horrifying. I was gonna say it was unique. I was gonna say it's Olivia colors, and the character's name is not even Olivia. It's Uniqua. There's a horrifying image of Uniqua, though. That someone made. That's one of the first things that shows up. Alright, what's it say on the sign? I think it should just say trespassing. Can I fit trespassing on this? I think I might have to just write the word no. Maybe it's in red text. Danger. Dang. That actually just says dong. I have done goofed. No, I'll just say no. Please don't go here. What's this? The best strategy. Actually, that's nothing. Nothing burger that I was about to say. Never mind. That seems good, actually, then. I think we're good with this amount, with this grouping of things. Maybe one more with only one pickaxe would be good. You know? One more with one pickaxe. Half a pickaxe, you think? Half a pickaxe? Maybe a broken pickaxe. That would be good. A really worn down broken pickaxe. This is where the Minecrafter turned around and went home. Whenever he looked in his inventory and he saw this. Fucked up pickaxe. Like that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob breaks his spatula. Actually, doesn't Patrick break his spatula too? I don't think SpongeBob has that much of an attachment to his own spatula. I think he's faking it. I think he's a liar. Oh, I need to make a second version of this zone so that I can put it in the background. This will go right here. Along with these also removed. Okay, it's gonna take a lot of constraint for me not to call this Miku Quarry. But we cannot call it Miku Quarry. We cannot call it that. It cannot be called Miku Quarry. Even though that's very clearly what it is. Would you go mining at Miku Quarry? What would you find in Miku Quarry? So, actually, not far off to say you would find Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Legitimately not far off, actually. I kind of want these not to be touching. I'll put that over here. Legitimately not far off, though. Miku weirdly attached to Sonic, actually. I think if you look up Miku right now, and you go to Miku, you go to images, you're gonna find that there's gonna be a Sonic game that has Miku in it. Okay, it's actually failed me. I thought I'd find it, but no, I can't find it. Hmm. Okay, what? Okay, this is one for the shallow quarry. Um, look at how small it is, though. Have you ever just taken your software, by the way? Then you go to new, and then you put like 32,000 or 3,200, 320,000, and then you click create, and then your entire computer crashes. Because I did that before. No, we want 320. What did I say was the, what did I put as the first monster one? Oh yeah, road. Yeah, that's an excellent idea actually. Should it be a different color from blue grassland though? Have I established that grass is blue in this world? Yeah, I think I have. I think all grass is blue in this world. Hey, that seems good. Let me change this background real quick. Actually, we'll just take this one. Yeah, I've done that before. I didn't do 320,000. I did like 32,000, which is still massive. I don't know why I didn't just call this blue grassland. I think I was gonna use this as like a tile. No, no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just called base grid blue grassland tile set. Alright, this is Remnants Road. The place where all of the wolves just get killed by adventurers. Yeah, probably. Probably. Let's give Donald a bit of spotlighting right now. The I think I may have messed up the aspect ratio actually. Here, let me reset transform. Wait, I didn't? Maybe I dragged on the screen a little bit. It's weird because for some reason it's maintaining the same aspect ratio, or it's not doing the Godot thing that I would usually do where it would fill in the space with nothing. Like it's actually changing aspect properly. I think it's gonna be stuck forever. How many? I bet he's been going through loops over and over again. By the way, this program on my computer, moving it around, it's a visual nightmare for my eyes. The moving is it really does have like this weird 3D effect where I feel like I could reach into the screen moving the window around. I think it's the scrolling with the scrolling. Super strange visual effect. All right. This one's gonna mostly be road, so we're gonna like this. I'm gonna make a new thing, and the top part, this corner will be squiggles with blue. Wait, did I steal the color blue? I did. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. This will be the corner. Hmm. You know what? Maybe I'll make more than one corner this time around. Because I only made the one for the other pathway, and maybe that made it a little bland. I established already that it's a purplish pink on the outside, so we'll do that too. 'Cause why not? Dirt is officially the color pink on this. This reminds me a lot of a Minecraft mod, but I don't remember which one it is. Blue grass and purple dirt. Blue grass, purple dirt. Is that Gaia dimension? No, that one has purple. Yeah, it is Gaia dimension. There's a biome that has blue grass and purple dirt. Except the purple is darker. Like not even like this shade. It's not even this kind of purple either. It's a little bit different. Oops. Too much cutting. Their shade of purple is like this, I think. No, not even. It's like more blue, maybe? And maybe even more dark. Yeah. It is like this blue though. This is like a Cookie Monster blue, isn't it? No, it's not really Cookie Monster blue. I fill it in with the color gray. Um. Oh, you know what? Should it be like a sidewalk? Maybe it should be like an actual road. Let me go open Oblivion real quick. Shit, it's not installed. Well, that's too bad. I was gonna go use theirs as an example. The word road, the word road has been corrupted for me because all I'm thinking about is Oblivion when I hear the word road for some reason. Because I keep thinking of how the guard says, if you're going to go travel, for the love of God, or whatever God they say, stay on the roads. And that line is just, it's stuck to me like glue. I like the way I can put my cursor over Donald. Wait, actually, how am I doing that? Oh my god, I got double cursors. Double the cursors. Give me this color real quick. Thanks. And then we're gonna take this whole square, I'm gonna copy it. We're gonna make this one here. We're gonna change this corner to all be like this. Whoa! Went too far. There we go. The fully blue corner. In the fully blue corner, we have the blue. Sorry, the fully purple color. Corner. Yeah. Words. You know, my standards for whether or not I'm talking like an idiot is whether or not I sound just as bad as that one NPC in the game Arcanum. The one who does not speak correctly at all. I don't know if that's a good standard though. The guy who says words like pontificate. What's a line of his actually? Opening the bridge west Arcanum. The thieves and the bridge. Lucan the Witless. Oh, it doesn't tell you all his classic lines? For shame, fandom. Sesquipedalian loquaciousness. Why is this TV tropes wiki better than the fandom Arcanum wiki? Wait, this is just somebody's script for their playthrough written out. Next, our knights. By the way, I imagine that if I used... He escaped! When did he do that? When did he escape? Did he cheat? I missed it! When did he escape? I was tabbed out too. Send him back. Send him back to the beginning. A different beginning. Actually, let's see if I can give him the ultra mega head start. Hold on. Oh, there it is. The one where he just starts at the end. He walked his way all the way out, huh? That's crazy. I just gave him the easy way out. Where's the easy way out again? I want I want to see him just get the easy way out again. There it is. Easy way out. Oh no, we have been trapped in the realm of darkness. Oh hey, there's the exit to the realm of darkness. Who on earth could get stuck in who on earth could get lost in a place like this? Aqua. I have been stuck in the realm of darkness for 15 years. It's really, really fitting that I called the character Donald and I made that reference. It's super fitting. Also, I'm realizing that this corner up here is off, and I'm very sad now. I have to fix it. There. Fixed. For those two, anyway. Okay. There's actually a secondary problem, though, that you have if you do this, and that's that if you want to rotate it by 90 degrees, and you want to put it here, it actually doesn't line up right. I have to fix all of this again. Do that, and then do this, and then I have to go the dither. I gotta go like this, and I go like this. And actually, no, I fucked up. I go like that. And we have to pick this one, and then we have to change this thing. And now that I've done this to 1, I can actually take this corner and copy it, and then I can put it, after rotating it 180 degrees, I can put it in this corner. And now I have a perfect square. That's actually not bad looking at all. Even though it is just a repeated thing. Now I need to make the parts that are going to functionally be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of this, actually. And then it's gonna be a lot of this. Because this is gonna fill out the middle parts. I need to add like a timer. Like a speed timer. To see how long it takes for Donald to escape. It would not be hard at all to do. If I add if I add some bells and whistles to it. This could be like that horse thing that people liked on Twitter. Oh! Actually, I need 2 more squares. Well, kind of 2 more squares. I need one that goes on the side, on the left and the right, and one that goes on the top and the bottom. wonder if I should have hazards in my game whenever you play the minigame for getting the materials. Maybe they're just like hazards and you can't walk in certain places. Maybe that would make sense actually. Also, I'm thinking in my head right now. I want a version of this on the quarry. It's just a little darker. I grabbed the wrong thing. Because I maybe want to just make like a background version. Like a wall in the background. Jesus, does it stick out like a sore thumb though? Maybe I have to make a lot of these. Maybe I need to make a version where there's like a little thing at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, that seems right. That seems right. This is where the player is not allowed to go. So how many escapes has Donald done today? Like 3? I think that might be escape number 3 or something. You know what, actually? I forgot to count the ones where he escaped because I just gave him the victory. I think it's been like 5 escapes today. We're counting 5 escapes. 5 Donald escapes today. Donald has been freed 5 times. Okay, that seems good. Oh shoot, I need to make a version where it just kind of like tapers. That's good, it connects. Um, okay. I think this is a good amount of tapering. Like an area where it can open up, you know? That's what I want. And that means I gotta do something special in this side, huh? I gotta do something special with this part of it. And actually merge. I have to do this too. Make this part of it right. So it connects properly. I merged the layers because I'm editing both of the parts of the tile. If I mirror this, will it look fine? No idea. Oops. Oh, whoops. I grabbed the wrong color. But I hope I didn't do the wrong color. Oh, I think I did it backwards. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. This one would be the opposite than that color. No, I didn't do it the wrong way. I'm good. Okay. Oh, right here, and then this one needs to be that color. Okay. If I flip this, will it look fine? Will it look normal? No. The answer is no, it will not. Alright, well. Oops, I did the wrong one. I can fix it. I can definitely fix it. What do you mean these are a different shade? Oh hey, Donald got out again. We're looking at escape number 6, huh? I should make it to where there's like a key that resets him. Maybe. I should add it. Oh, he got the easy way out again. Donald, there is no escape for you, Donald. Do not believe you can so easily escape, Donald. There is no escape, Donald. It never ends. The suffering never ends. Silly Donald. Silly, naive Donald. Do you not realize that the hamster wheel... Oh, he escaped again. Silly, naive Donald. Don't you know that whenever you you seem to have beaten the hamster wheel, I shall simply build another hamster wheel for you to run on forever. Weak, naive Donald, thinking he can escape his realities. How's this look if you take this one, you put it next to it? Yeah, it looks good. Looks fine. Oh shoot! Now there needs to be one where it's like, all right, you know what? This is fine. We'll take these two, and we'll take the copy tool. I was trying to make that sound like the chowder opening, and I don't think I succeeded. And then we'll just connect this with the pixel. Just make it like that, and then we'll have to fill this in again, but it's fine. Didn't go far enough. Whoops. And then we'll take our little pixel tool and we'll do like this. We'll steal this and we'll go. And there we go. Now I gotta do maybe. I guess I'll just do something different over here. Maybe just something slightly different. Keep people on their toes. Remember that time when Mojang? Actually, no. I think they're still doing this. No, they're still doing that, aren't they? They're making sprites that are just straight up uneven to piss people off. Oh shoot. Opened Pulse Audio. Did that fuck everything up? I hope it didn't. Audio Jungle. Yeah, I remember when they just pissed people off by making their sprites maligned. Will the fool learn? Strange. Never is there usually a raid. Also, stranger. I think I'm gonna have to leave soon. Yeah, I remember whenever they did that, when Mojang did that. Okay, let me make the sides of this now. So I have to go like there has to be like 2 pieces of leeway here. I'm gonna make sure I have that correct. 'Cause I don't want that to be wrong. I guess I'm doing the top part first. The top and the bottom. Which should work if I rotate it 180 degrees and not use if I rotate it 180 degrees and not use the flip tool, this should work. There should be no problems with whatever I do. Also, I can afford to make this go in a more. One more. How is Donald doing in the corner? He's alright. Oh, I thought I saw the exit in the I thought I saw the exit. I don't know if I should put Donald in literally everything. Like, I don't know if he should be in literally every stream. Or if I should just not do such a thing. You know? I feel like he only really is fine for the dev streams. We can't distract from the game streams with him. Man, raiding has such a weird noise, doesn't it? Hmm. Oh yeah, and then the rest of this needs to be the purple. Fill that in. And now I take this color and I do this part. And then dither. Take this part right here. Take this color. Dither. And if I do what I said earlier, I copy this, but I don't use the tool, I don't use the flip. Instead, I just rotate it 180 degrees. It shouldn't be unaligned, and also it should align with not that one, but this one. In fact, I don't think I need this one. I might not need that piece right there. So if I take I take this piece, and you know, we'll get both of them. I wouldn't. Why not get both of them? Oops. I almost did a crop instead of what I wanted. Wait, did I undo? Oh, I undid copying it. If I take this, move this aside. Oh yeah, by the way, today's game stream today is going to be Path of Exile. I forgot to make a post on YouTube about this. Dang. I'm realizing I forgot. No, I didn't actually have to select this, did I? Yeah, see, it looks normal. Now it means I can make a ton of these. Lovely. Now undoing is fine. We don't need the copy anymore. Now I have to make another left and right side one though, because I can't use that trick for the left and right side. I have to make one left side at least. Again, I've said previously too on stream that I've been playing a ton of Path of Exile, an absurd amount, and I've reached the point where I'm actually what I'm currently in the middle of is the maps and stuff. And I reached the first Maven's thing, and I thought maybe that's like a checkpoint, but I don't know. I don't know if it's actually like a point where I should stream the game. But you know, I'm just assuming that it kind of is like a point where I should stream. So that's what today's stream is probably going to be for Path of Exile today. I'm going to ask some important questions too. I hope that actual Path of Exile experts will be in the chat, because I want to ask like a real question about one of the events that just is absolutely awful and I do not like. Actually, it's not like an event. It's like I guess it is an event. It's a league event. One of the league events just sucks so bad. It's so awful. You know, it just seems terrible. And I really want to know what like an actual more seasoned Path of Exile expert's opinion is on it. Okay. 90, 90. There we go. Oh. Now we can make a perfect square. Or we can make something perfectly disgusting by totally messing up where I put these tiles. The vast majority of the tiles, though, will in fact be this. For the simple fact that I'm going to put stuff on top of it. Yeah, let's see here. So we're gonna have like, we gotta have some bones, of course. We gotta have some bones. Normal, ordinary bones. Kind of just sticking out of the ground. Like that. And we add the darkened bit. Actually, I guess the darkened bit has to be like the purple. Right? Bones that are just in the ground. Oh, hey, look. Donald's out. Yeah, I definitely need like an arc here or something. Then we'll use some of this too, because why not? Make it kind of like a... It's peeking out. Oh, you know what? I think there should be another bone that just sort of like comes out like this way. Maybe a thinner bone. And we'll do this. Honestly, kind of looks like the ground has teeth in it. And you know, we're gonna add a little bit of detail on this. Make it a little yellow on the side. Actually, I don't know if I like that. Oh, well, this part it maybe it would work on. Actually, you know what would help? Is if it had like a cut in it. Yeah. Let's add like a cut in it. Like it's more than one rib. Kind of. Yeah, that looks better. Ugh. Still going? Machine is still going. Donald is still just chugging along, huh? Then there can be a square where there will be some footprints. Let me merge these with below. Oh, whoops. Merge again. There can be a square where there's footprints. You know, I was gonna say that that's a terrible footprint, but now, no, it actually is fine. That's a gigantic footprint, though. They should probably just be like this big. And obviously they need to be like next to each other. Okay. Just double checking that the Donald didn't escape. Do that. Nope, that's wrong. Went too far. Obviously, there's gotta be one where there's just straight up like paw prints in the ground. Gotta be one where there's paw prints. I accidentally duplicated the layer. Why did I do that? Gonna be one where there's just like a... Let me make sure I'm inside the square when I do this. So I think for the paw print, my best strategy is going to be... Also, I really messed up not making this be one color first. Anyway, my best bet is going to be like drawing the outline. Then filling it in. That's a huge paw print. Let's make that a little smaller. And filling this in with the color that I want for a paw print. Alright, restarting the YouTube stream actually worked. Wait, I forgot to actually grab the color I wanted. And you know, I think it needs a little more. Okay. Take the print again, copy it. And then we'll merge it with below. What else could I have? We got the bones. We got maybe some adventurers' belongings. We'll have some of those. Remnants Road really has a lot of remnants, huh? This place is also gonna have the spare the pickaxe that people have to drop on the floor because their inventory's too full. But they're also gonna have a hoe as well. Actually, this should just lay out also on the side. I think I should make it angle differently. And then another one. I'm gonna have merge these. I'm gonna have yeah, I've really messed up not making this be all the same color, huh? We'll have like a hat here. Made out of the same tails material. We'll take this color, get a little bit of a darker version, and fill the inside in. It's like a helmet, you know, it's like a helmet where the front is open. That's what it is. Looks kind of like a tunnel though. Kind of looks like a honeycomb, honestly. Yeah, let's. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. It's all right. It's okay. All right. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. If I just keep saying it, it'll be all right, and it'll be okay. Okay. The guy has not escaped yet. No, I think I made it too big, actually. I think that's the problem. I think I made the thing too big. I think it needs to be even smaller and maybe diagonal. Yeah, that's it. That's why. Smaller and diagonal. It's kind of like smiling and... How am I forgetting the Whitest Kids You Know reference that I'm trying to make right now? How am I forgetting it? Oh, smiling and with your mouth open. It's kind of like that. Honestly, it doesn't really look like a helmet, but what are you gonna do? It looks like a fortune cookie. Put a little sword next to it. Or a little dagger, maybe. And, you know, it'll just have, like, this thing. discarded equipment. No one actually dies on Remnants Road, except for all the animals that they kill. Because all the mobs are so weak. They're all so very weak. They're just like wolves. No one ever dies to wolves in the video games. I'll have a little dagger there, though. I think it might be too big, actually, even for a dagger. Make it smaller. Daggers that nobody wants. And I think I'm actually all out of time, sadly. I'm really out. I don't know if I have to make lunch or not today too. So I'm gonna go eat lunch and then I'll be back after that to stream the game for today. Yeah, this was today's second session of game development. Just making some tiles and stuff. Okay, let's see how he's doing. Let's see here. Reset transform. Why is it off? Is it off in here? It's not off in here. Maybe just stretch it to screen. Yeah, it makes no difference visually too. Will he escape? Ah, he's not gonna escape one more time. Alrighty. See you all after lunch. Note, Donald can now escape. I guess if you watch Twitch, go somewhere else.